what is your view on Bitcoin long term? And the reason I'm asking is I have to ask the question: what do you think the Bitcoin price target is long term, 3 or 5 years out? You've thrown around 50K. You just said 10K maybe by the end of the year. The news headlines and people love to hear these big round numbers. So I'm curious what your vision is there, and kind of the price target as well that people like to have fun with.
Yeah, I mean, in terms of vision, financial privacy, I think, will be dead in under 5 years, because I live. If you go to China and you need to buy, say, a drink at a bar, most places now don't even take renminbi or cash. You pull out your phone, you get out your WeChat Pay app, you scan a barcode. Now, as a customer, this is an awesome experience. I don't need to worry about change. It's instantaneous. I get my drink faster. However, it's a centralized company, Tencent, that has all the data on all these payments. Now, I think the PBOC wants to bring that in-house into they control everything. And governments, as we know, love control. I don't care what the ism they claim to believe in. What they really want to do is control every facet of your life and make you completely dependent on them. And so the last frontier is money. Cash is terrible for governments unless you're the dictator trying to smuggle money or whatever, or the CIA running drugs everywhere around the world. But cash is a terrible thing for government. It's hard to tax. You don't know what people are, the activity that they're doing. They could be doing unlicensed activities and receiving payment for them. Now, if I outlaw cash and I give you a nice app that's super convenient, and instantly pays for things, I now know everything that you do. I can tax you at the point of every activity that you do in your whole life, and I can lock you out of the financial system if you don't abide by my rules. Now, this is extremely sexy for governments. I think China and India are going to be the first to really do it, but every other government, I don't care if you're in the West or the East, will ban cash in the next 5 years. And at that point, people are really going to discover what financial privacy really means. And it doesn't mean holding $1 million of gold bars in your basement, because it's really hard to move that around. You're going to need some sort of digital cash. And that's where you really see the value proposition for Bitcoin finally clicking in everyone's head when they realize, oh shit, I used to be able to take out a $10 bill and go buy a dime bag of weed, but I can't do that anymore. There's no more cash. I got to use this app. And oh shit, the app is controlled by the central bank, and they know everything I spend my money on. Oh, I was lying on my taxes. Oh shit, they know that I bought this 911 Porsche that I couldn't explain by my income. So all of a sudden, people are really going to think about, how do I get financial privacy? And at that point, crypto is going to take a next leg forward. Now, whether that's Bitcoin or something else, I have no idea. Bitcoin is probably the most, I guess, widely known crypto, and it most likely will be the successor. In terms of a price target, I don't know, say 50,000 in the next 2 to 5 years, but it could go materially higher if the world plays out the way I think it's going to play out.